Welcome along everybody to another episode of CSI. We're going to question this guy.
I'm not an accountant. I'm promoting a show that racks up tons of bills and deals with scads of suppliers. Hey, I don't keep track of them all. You know, I try to cooperate, but this is where I work. Unless you have a warrant, I'm gonna have to draw the line.
Well, I'm going to go away, get my warrant, come back, and ransack your entire office until I find what I want to find. Well, let's talk to you. Oh, you've got nothing. What about the funeral home guy? I like checking in on all my guys just to make sure they've not got anything new for me. Like, oh, you found that fingerprint on the post box 5 miles away from where I live. Now you must question me on it. That's pretty much how this game works. You find like one measly piece of evidence and suddenly like cracks the whole case open. Like suddenly you can ask about things that you should have been able to ask about anyway. Let's not even go into what happened last episode. Right, so I don't see anything different even now that he's gone. I don't see anything new, but I am interested in having another look at the Python. Because that looks like a similar environment to what was in the Red Office place, but nothing there. So, it's going to have to be the morgue. We'll check in with good old Doc. Nothing. I actually meant to go to Brass there. Also, that's my bad. That one's my bad. I'll take that one.
Hey.
Yo, Brass. Give me some warrants. Give me some warrants up in here.
Need something? Company transferred $15K to the guy who stole and killed their Komodo dragon, and now he's missing and presumed dead himself? Go check their offices.
Damn right I will. Let's see what evidence we can bring up. This is actually a really interesting case, actually.
Hey, you got the warrant. Means you got a good reason, so I'll just get out of your way.
Don't go far.
Yeah, just stay away. Like, just let us do our thing. Ooh, look at that.
Spitting cobra, native to Indonesia. Nice markings. Pity these beautiful creatures get such a bad rap.
That looks a lot like the cobra that's in the circus right now.
Hair in the vinyl here.
Oh ho ho ho! I'm gonna want to take that jacket. That is incriminating evidence. What have I got over there? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, I don't want a hint. Stop trying to make me lower my score. Oh, hello.
Phone.
So somebody's phone number there. Interesting. Oh, hello. Hello. Nothing with a coffee mug. Everything with
Number on that
thing.
scrap of paper was called recently. Let's try redialing it.
This Dominic's cell phone. Leave message.
Oh man.
Dominic? As in Dominic Petrenko?
Oh man. You know, that guy is just literally just standing there watch us find all this stuff. He must be like, crap. The frick am I gonna do now? Like, is there anything we can do with this? At all? No. Nah. You!
Never heard of him.
His number was recently dialed from your telephone.
Hey. Lots of people use that phone. Don't look at me.
Oh man, you're so screwed. I'm not even gonna bother doing anything else. Brass, get me a warrant for this asshole. I really need to bring this guy in. Yeah, I need a warrant for him.
Not enough yet.
Are you kidding me?
Stronger. Not yet. Not yet. You don't have...
Are you freaking... Oh yeah, I have stuff to analyze. I forgot, damn it. That's awkward. I was like, oh, what? I just found all that stuff and I didn't even analyze it. Oh, there's our tear.
Nothing new.
Right, that's that done. Right, what about the... What about the... Oh, the Polaroid of the snake. Is there anything we can... Yeah, we can find something from it, I'm sure. Fingerprint. Let's give that to Greg.
This is exactly how I want you to deliver all Cobras to me. I'll toss it over to the image.
Thanking you. Now, what about this piece of paper? 555. Oh, yeah, I don't think that is much. It's just a piece of paper with the number.
Nothing new.
Is that all we got? That is all we got.
Finger.
Right, okay, I think we've got enough stuff to do here. Let's look at the Polaroid.
The day before last. This is a very recent photo.
Very recent photo, I see.
The image in here.
I thought that wasn't coming through. Let's look at the vinyl. And the vinyl, it's a match.
That's not a match.
Oh, maybe not.
Be sure.
I guess they kind of go different ways. But we have a new fingerprint, the Polaroid, and the human toe.
Don't quite.
Right, I think we have enough. Let's try brass again. Let's try getting this guy in for a warrant.
Yeah? We still have a... Not yet.
Right, I'm still missing stuff. I'm still missing stuff. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Right, there must be something. Maybe the piece of paper and the photo. Really? Seriously? Can we not compare? Can I not, like, try and match them up? Really? Right, okay, let's look at this. Items. The tool. No idea what to do with the tool. Vinyl flake doesn't match the vinyl flake I got there. The narrow tread marks don't match the cast. DNA doesn't make that small piece of hair. Right, let's try and search the Polaroid of the fingerprint. Right, what did we get? Give me something good, game. It's all the same stuff, man.
Well,
So Dominic Petrenko was on. He was definitely there. Doesn't that mean that the human toe and the Polaroid fingerprint should match? I guess because it's a toe print and a fingerprint. Right, so we've done everything we can do with that. We've still got to do stuff with the DNA from the hair, the narrow tread marks, the vinyl, the newspaper lining. Something has got to be done with this newspaper lining.
I've done everything.
Right, okay. Let's go back to Cirque the Lizards and we'll revisit some of the crime scenes, we'll revisit some of the suspects, we'll see if some of them are gonna have anything interesting to say. I really want to... There!
this is the same snake in the photo from Ziegler's office.
Yes, thank you. Now, can I go and get a warrant? That would be, a warrant would be brilliant, Brass. I think I've got enough.
Okay, Dominic's prints were on the Cobra photo taken a couple of days ago. So this guy bought his exotic snake illegally from our victim only yesterday? And now he's lying about not being in contact with him lately? A guy who pays 15 grand for a killer snake sounds either stupid or smart in a very suspicious way. Let's talk to him.
Okay, so he sold me the Cobra. So what? I figured he was a good contact, could help me out with my animal supplies. He used to be an animal trainer at the Monaco Casino a while ago, so he's got the connections. I had no idea anything illegal was going down. We've been over this. Ernie never even filed his last few incident reports. I figure he took off early, lazy creep. Wouldn't have been the first time. Get what you pay for. Listen, I'll level with you. Petrenko is a lowlife, peddling exotic animals on the black market. You blame me for not owning up to that? In my business, it looks bad. Buy from a guy like that just once, then he blackmails your ass there on out. If that toe is all that's left of him, don't expect me to bust out crying.
Why didn't you report his extortion?
I realize you may have formed an opinion of me as a low-type person. But I run a family show, schools, church groups. Last thing I need is the media saying I deal in black market animals, even if I do, you know? Perceptions, everything. I already told you I wouldn't lose sleep over him being dead, but I'm no killer. I mean, why would I, anyway?
For stealing and killing your Komodo dragon.
My Komodo is dead? What son of a...
We're gonna cut the clown act, remember? Dominic was extorting you, and you cut him off, so no love was lost. He tried to get even by killing the dragon, but you caught him in the act. You crept up on him, in the pen, knocking him out, and served him up cold to your star, saving a little on supplies.
What kind of sick... No. I didn't do anything like that.
Tell us about Ernie Roundtree, the security man you hired. His role is unclear. Did you send him home early to prevent his being a witness? Or is Ernie an accomplice?
No. You got it all wrong. Way wrong.
Detective Jim Brass, please report to reception. Detective Jim Brass to reception.
Back in a minute.
Who says I did? I thought you were evidence guys. This is all some sick fantasy.
With both the dragon and a man dead, you needed to point suspicion elsewhere. So you hid the body and planted the dead dragon back at Petrenko's.
No. This is wrong. It's all wrong. Remains. Okay, now you're starting to creep me out.
Look, Mr. Ziegler, we have a lot of evidence that...
Gil, show Mr. Ziegler to the waiting room, then meet me in my office.
Please come with me.
Well, a key piece of evidence just walked through the door, and I know how you love evidence. I stowed him in the interrogation room. Sure. I hope you're ready for this.
Well, hello there. We've only been kinda just looking for you.
Dominic Petrenko. For me you have been looking. Enjoying my life. But in 1 week, who can say?
I'll tell you what, Mr. Petrenko, you keep your answers simple and direct, and we'll do the same with our questions.
No, not Arnold, no. But he may want to strike me at this time.
Why is that?
I kill his Komodo dragon. But it's only fair, right? Because it killed me too.
We're not following you, Mr. Petrenko.
I sell many reptiles in past for his show. Always under table. I knew he was coming to town this month, so I planned my stealing. Last night, I go to his show to see if I could steal one of his more valuable animals. But something was wrong. The dragon, It was hiding in corner. When I moved closer, it jumped out and attacked me.
And it bit your toe off?
I sell many reptiles in past. For Ziegler show, always, how you say, under table. I know he's coming to Las Vegas.
Literally just repeated yourself.
Not at first. He take me down, but I wrestle him. Stay away from this. But he take bite from me. But he is soon, how to say, tired. Sick. A sea dragon had the injury on his head. He died shortly after. You may see what is left of foot. Had I not take off my runner shoes, I would not be waiting to die.
In such a dangerous environment, why would you do such?
Sorry about that, folks. I got called away unexpectedly. Let's jump back in.
Ah, and you didn't want your white shoes mistaken for lunch.
I outsmart myself. Try to protect feet, lose toe. But this is not the worst.
Staphylococcus. The Komodo carries over 50 varieties of bacteria in its saliva. Bits of meat stuck in its teeth create a breeding ground for it, including several highly septic strains.
Yes, and now I die for my sin. But I am prepared to die. I was a soldier once.
Let's not call the funeral home just yet, Mr. Petrenko. In the wild, Komodo saliva is poisonous enough to bring down a water buffalo, but in Vegas, septicemia is treatable.
What does this mean?
You're not going to die from this. You're looking at a short hospital stay, right before a much longer one in prison.
No, I am lone wolf. I act alone. I am around dangerous animal many years. Never do I see such animal react in this wild way. Someone must have done terrible thing to dragon before I come.
We're not going to know the story here till we learn what happened in the last hours of the dragon's life.
Who do we go to for that? The morgue. This dragon is suddenly being very interesting.
Forget something. Necroscopy is hardly my area, but our forensic veterinarian is on vacation, and I know you're in a squeeze. See what I can do. The dragon sustained a massive blunt force trauma to the head. Keep in mind, this is my first Komodo autopsy, all right? Animal appeared in generally good health, no nutritional deficiencies or signs of prolonged stress. He'd had a meal recently. I think you should.
Right, okay, let's have a good look here. Because this Komodo is now our #1 suspect for what's going on here.
Animal was struck. Concussive blow undoubtedly impaired primary brain functions.
This could have triggered the aggressive behavior our witness described.
What? That was probably with the drywood. So it was actually defensively then when it attacked Dominic. That is a really full belly. Not sure what it wants me to do here.
This must be our dragon's last supper.
Just a swab, is that it? Just a swab by the looks of things, right, okay. Think, other than that, everything is good. So let's head on over to the lab. I have food right behind me and I'm so hungry, but I know I'm determined. I must figure out what happened to the Komodo.
Don't ask me to explain this. That's your job. But I made an interesting discovery. Blood from 2 humans.
Any specific tissue, Greg?
Nothing I could get a positive ID on. You can check the computer for grass of both blood samples, though.
Right, okay, so what we did gain from that is 2 bloods from the Komodo. So the Komodo had a bite on 2 different people. And now it's time for us to start trying to match. Okay, so Wiped blood, is that a match? That's not a match. What about the DNA from the human toe? That's not a match. So, what? So number 1 is not Dominic. What about the hair? That looks like a match.
This DNA matches the sample we recovered from the hair stuck in the driftwood.
Someone was attacked before Dominic, and someone attacked a Komodo before Dominic. And of course, Food 2 is likely going to be good old Dominic. But it's not.
Quite have a match there.
Oh, that's surprising. So it's not Dominic? Who exactly is DNA sample Food 2? Let's give it a search and see if we come up with anything. No matches there. Let's give number 1 a quick search and see if we've got anything come up just from a search for that. Absolutely hee-haw. So I've matched the hair. I've matched the hair to the driftwood. So, right, okay. Brass, help me out here. I've matched the hair to the driftwood, so somebody that was attacked before.
What's up? I need more than... Yeah, let's...
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, you're useless right now. Oh, yeah, wrong thing. I wish there was a way I could just go like back to Brass's office rather than having to go to the loan screen.
Need something? Yeah, let's see if you...
Nothing more. Nothing.
Yeah, it's annoying having to go all the way back to the fricking loading screen every time I wanna...
The link between... Looking at...
Right, okay, so I'm out, so let's have a little visit to the funeral home and the doctor and see if everything we've discovered doesn't kind of like ring a bell for them and like make them wonder what's going on or open up new avenues for us to investigate.
I don't really...
Well, he's out. Julius Ravelli, what have you got? Someone crack this case open for me, please.
Afraid that's...
And he's got nothing, right? Okay, well, about cutting imports, let's go and check out there and see if there's anything of interest there. I swear I'm missing something here. Got to be missing something here. Well, there's just nothing there. Nothing there. What? You're supposed to be in the morgue.
I might be.
Flake of vinyl.
To think you're gonna have.
Really, it's just the flake of vinyl that's the issue that's causing us to be like, whoa, what's going on here? I mean, I thought that flake of vinyl was actually a match, but like, I thought this was a match. Like the vinyl flake and the vinyl. I thought that was a match when I saw it.
Those two don't.
The sleeve flake has been done, but the vinyl flake hasn't, so I need to... Oh! Dominic. It'll be Dominic's. It will be Dominic's, but...
Yes. I think you...
There's absolutely nothing that I'm getting here. Now let's go back to the lab, let's take a chill pill, let's reevaluate our evidence, see what we've worked through and what we've not, because we're not getting anywhere right now. Let's have a look at this again. We've pretty much done all of that. Jeez, I'm sure they're a match.
Interpreting evidence.
I am sure they are a match.
Don't quite.
Right, I think it's time we just... I think I've already searched them though. Right, this is getting frustrating. Right, let's look at our documents first and foremost. The newspaper lining. We can do something with this newspaper lining. I just can't figure it freaking out. Must not be available yet. Everything else here is done. That toll is still of use somehow. Right, well, I must be missing something. Must be missing something somewhere. That is the only explanation we've got left, is that I'm missing something dumb. So let's have a look around and try and find what it is that I'm actually missing, because I am missing something. It's you. I don't want you. Something in here, maybe some... Right. Absolutely nothing there. Telling you, there's nothing here. Yeah, I know that... I don't know what to do with the snake. I think the snake has served its purpose. I'm a little bit stumped, but I don't want to ask. I've had 100% rating so far. I don't want to ask. I don't want to blow my rating. Let's try the funeral home. Let's try the doctors. We'll have a look about the funeral home and the doctors, see if we can spot anything there that might help us, because sometimes that happens. Right, let's have a look. Let us have a look. Something in here. Ooh, I want to see what's back there.
I don't...
What about Ravelli? Ravelli, come on, my friend. Give me some... Give me something. Come on, give me something at least. So that's the last case, so I do expect it to be difficult, but...
Afraid that's all?
This is something. Right, let's go back to Red Curtain Imports. It's the only place I can possibly think that I've left something. Oh, I do have the circuit office. I do have that. Telling you, it's something to do with this. I'm missing something to do with this stupid glass tank. It looks like there's blood there, but I can't get anything on it. And why was there blood here? What? I don't understand why there was blood here. And what about that? That's definitely used that to steal it, but it's not matching. Frustration. Frustration, frustration, frustration. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing that I've not already saw. I'm sure it's not in any of those locations. It's got to be in the Circ offices that I'm missing something, but I can't possibly think of what that I'm missing. I thought I was on something with that vinyl jacket, but nope. And there's nothing there either. Right, Brass. Right, Brass. Give me those suspects again, because I am absolutely out of ideas.
What's up? Yeah, let's...
Hey, that's all I got.
Right, okay. He's out. I've only got 2 suspects that I can get warrants for right now.
Yeah? Sure.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more. I'm stumped. I am absolutely stumped. I'm going to have to do some serious lab analysis, I think.
I think you should.
There's nothing about this frickin' model that we can't work out, really. Right, it's got to be lab. I'm missing something in the lab. Got to be.
What's up?
Right, okay. Vinyl jacket. The hair. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Ah, the hair. I can compare the hair.
Looks human.
That has got to be it. Is the hair. Got to be it. Right, let me... That's got to be the only thing. That's the only thing I can possibly think of.
What's up? Sure.
Hey.
Right, so he's still no... The dominatrix better be, like, frickin'... You better give me something now that I've done that hair thing.
What's up? Looking at your case... Yeah, let's see.
Nothing.
Oh, you motherfricker. Right, so all that did was prove that it was human. That is useless.
Hey.
The narrow trademarks, I just can't match those up somehow. Right, but the vinyl jacket. Right, let's look at the DNA. The DNA from the driftwood. Let's look at it. Let's see if we can find anything that matches it. That's a no. That is a no. That's a no. That's a no. And that's a no. Human toe? Definite no. The wiped blood? Definite no. The sample from the food? That's a yes. Who does sample from food 2 belong to, for frick's sake? It's not the human toe. It's not him, and it's not him, so we're gonna have to search that up, and we're gonna have to try and find a match on that. Absolutely no matches. That's all there is. Right, let's search for the cart track marks. Let's try and get a match.
Interpret. There's interpret.
This is so frustrating.
There's a... Don't...
Well, they don't match.
Don't...
They don't match. Can't do anything with the narrow tread marks. Can't do anything with the DNA from the driftwood. Or the DNA sample from food 1. Wait, I thought the DNA sample from food 1 is the one we knew. But it was,
Don't quite have a match there.
Oh no, is it the other one? Oh, this is suddenly interesting. Which one is... Neither are, actually.
There's a clear difference.
I'm confused. Right, that's food sample 1. That matches the hair. Right. And then the human toe matches number 2.
Don't quite...
The wiped blood matches number 2, but I thought the wiped blood matched the human toe. Right, this makes absolutely no sense, right? The wiped blood matches the human toe. The wiped blood matches...
There's a... Interpret...
Swear this game is glitching out on me today. Big time. Right, I am out of ideas.
I might be able to help you. You're gonna have...
I refuse. Well, we're gonna call it an episode there, and when I come back we'll figure it out, because I am stumped for now, and quite frankly I am hungry, so let's get myself some food.